reverse osmosis machine. It takes 75% of the water out of the sap before I cook it. Not exactly sure how it does it, but it does it. The big membrane in the tower there is two. Goes through the membrane. If it goes one way, the water goes the other way.
Then where's the top?
Okay. Then the concentrated sap goes to this line here, outside, to this tank here.
This is out of the reverse osmosis?
Yes, this is the concentrate.
Okay.
Going into the evaporator. Comes in through here. Here, grab that line, Larry, feel it. About 35, 40 degrees.
Okay.
And it goes through a rack of tubing up here. It's called a preheater. Steam coming up off the pan. Preheats it where it comes into the pan at 100 degrees.
Okay, 100 degrees here.
Yeah.
30 degrees here.
Yeah.
Coming off of, and then the steam from the boiling preheats this.
Yes.
And then it gets it up to 100 degrees here.
And then it feeds into the pan here.
Goes into this pan here. Yeah.
And then the pan is divided down the center. This is a flue pan. It has flues in it.
Oh yeah, I see it boiling.
And it pushes itself forward. Comes around the other side.
Oh yeah, you get a good view here. Okay.
Comes around the other side. There's a float box on the other side to control how deep this is.
Okay.
Comes in here, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, where in this last channel then I have a thermometer and I watch the thermometer, and when it hits the surface done at 7 degrees above the boiling point of water, when it hits 7, I know I've got almost finished syrup. I open the valve, draw it off until the needle drops.
So this drops back down.
About down to about 6.
What's controlling how much comes from here to here?
This float box right here.
Oh, okay.
I can set the float.
So these are higher.
And I just have this thermometer here as a safety device. I like to know what's,
right.
If it gets stalled or something, it's not moving, that I don't get any syrup in
It's
there.
all getting boiled off here with.
It's moving. Take that pail full of syrup here and dumping into this holding tank.
That's all maple syrup.
All maple syrup in there. This holding tank has 2 valves, an upper valve and a lower valve.
Yeah.
The syrup has sediment. I let it sit overnight. The sediment sits to the bottom. I come back the next day and I can pump clean syrup off the top valve.
Oh, okay.
And into a barrel it goes, right over there, that barrel.
Goes into one of these for storage.
Yep.
And then later on you'll heat these up to bottle it.
I take them down to the house and heat them up.
And what's the deal with the burners here?
LP burners.
There's they're not all firing.
When I put this thing together, I lined the whole thing with ceramic wool.
Oh.
And the ceramic wool I could cook just as good on 4 burners as I could for 6. So I only used 4 and doing just fine.
And now the steam is going up from here.
Yep.
Goes over here, preheats the other sap, and then it goes out.
And then I have a tray on the other. This is the condensation off the preheater. That's hot water. That way I've always got hot water here for washing utensils.
That's the steam condensing.
Yep.
off of the cool sap coming in. Oh, neat. What's the sugar level of right off of your reverse osmosis there?
It's probably about 8 or 9 degrees Brix.
And so it's like 80% sugar or
I don't know
50%?
I don't know how to convert Brix to percentage.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
But then what's this Brix level?
This
the final.
This is not a Brix level. This is a temperature level.
Oh, okay. You don't use Brix for that.
Well, I have a hydrometer here.
But this takes off. This reverse osmosis is taking like
75%.
75% of the water out. Okay. Saves a lot of boiling.
It does save a lot of gas.
Okay.
Okay. Then I have the hydrometer here that I use this to test my reading on my temperature gauge there.
Well, this would be specific gravity.
Yeah, I have a hot test here, and then I try to set my hot test to where it's 7 degrees on the temperature gauge.
Oh, okay. Great, thanks for the explanation how all this works. Now how many gallons are you going to do in a batch?
This is going to be a good 65, 70 gallon batch.
Okay. And that's from one day running? One day of trees?
I had some sap from yesterday, but mostly one day.
Mostly one day, okay. And how many hours of boiling?
I started at noon, and I'll probably be done by 6:30.
Okay, 65 gallons in about 6 or 7 hours. Okay, thanks. I'll go get a video of all the steam coming off of the roof of this place. That's the steam off of the boiler. This is how much water is coming off of the reverse osmosis. This is the water taken out of the sap right here. So that's taking out the water. Then the concentrated. This is the raw sap stored in these tanks. And then the concentrated sap from the reverse osmosis goes up here. And then it goes in. Here's a sap delivery vehicle. This is the manager.